Okay, it's Staff Sergeant Martin Chavetta of the Calgary Police Service Homicide Unit. The Calgary Police Service Homicide Unit is investigating an undetermined death after a deceased newborn was found in the community of Bowness on Christmas Eve. At approximately 11:30 p.m. on Sunday, December 24th, a resident of the community called police after finding the body of a newborn girl in a parking lot behind a grocery store located in the intersection of Bowness Road and 79th Street Northwest. Investigators believe the baby was born in the 24 hours prior to being left at the scene. She was left between 3 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. on the 24th. An autopsy was conducted today, and early findings show the baby may have been alive when she was left first at the scene. The cause of death is determined, however, no trauma was detected. Further medical tests are underway. The baby had a light complexion with dark hair. There is serious concern for the well-being of the child's mother, as evidence at the scene suggests that she may be in medical distress. Investigators need to speak to her immediately to ensure that her well-being is being looked after. Nearly 48 hours after the baby may have been left at the scene, we have yet to have any tips related to this event from members of the public. We're asking for your assistance to share any information that would assist identifying the mother or providing any information about how this incident unfolded. We urge you to please call the Calgary Police Service at 403-266-1234, the Homicide Tip Line at 403-428-8877, and information can also be shared through Crime Stoppers. I'll now answer any questions.
Where exactly was the baby found?
In a parking lot near Bowness Road and 79th Street Northwest.
Was it in a bin or near a bin?
As far as the exact details of where it was found, obviously I'm going to leave that out until we've had an opportunity to speak to the mother. But it was in the area of Bowness Road and 79th Street in the parking lot.
You say evidence points to she may be in medical distress. Can you provide more details?
Well, we believe that this child was born 24 hours within the 24-hour period prior to being left at the scene. Obviously, we believe that the mother has not sought medical attention, and we are concerned about her well-being and need to obviously locate her, ensure that her well-being is being looked after, and speak to her regarding the circumstances behind this.
You say that the evidence points towards this baby may have been alive and left there. Did the autopsy determine that the cause of death was cold then, or?
No, that's the cause of death is still being looked at. Right now, it's undetermined, but we can say through medical tests that at some point the child was alive. We do not know if the child was alive at the time when it was placed in that parking lot, but the child was alive at some time.
What sort of charges could be laid if the investigation goes down?
Still too early to say. We have to look at all the circumstances.
You said light complexion? Or?
Light, yeah. So right now, I would describe the infant as a baby girl. Her complexion was light, and she had dark hair.
What would you want the public to, people, what kind of things should they be looking for if they're trying to...
Well, if you know anyone that may have been pregnant and recently is no longer pregnant, obviously, someone who maybe should have connected with you and hasn't, someone who is dealing with some stress. These are all things. I mean, right now, obviously, we're focusing in and around the area where the baby was found. We're certainly canvassing through neighborhood inquiries and locating CCTV cameras. But also, we have to be open to the idea that the mother is not from Calgary as well. So we're hoping certainly that this media release extends beyond the borders of Calgary. But we are very concerned about the mother's physical and mental state as well.
Can you provide more detail about how Calgary Police was aware of the baby?
Sure, I can say that a resident within the community was in that parking lot and discovered the deceased child, and that person immediately contacted police, and we began our investigation from there.
Can you confirm it was a security guard?
No, it was basically a citizen who lives in the community of Bowness.
This time of year, baby found on Christmas Eve. I mean, pretty tragic for him.
I think it's tragic for everyone involved. Obviously, it's a tragic situation, and certainly the gravity of the situation certainly has a toll on the people investigating it as well as the person who discovered it. Discovered the baby.
In light of what happened, do you think there should be a safe haven in Calgary?
I'm not going to speculate regarding the motives behind this. What we need to do, our main priority right now, is to locate the mother and ensure that her well-being is okay. And then we can look at the circumstances of what led to this tragic situation.
It's too early to say that the death is suspicious in nature, or is that still to be determined?
Still to be determined. Yeah, right now the cause of death is undetermined, but from medical evidence, we now know that at some point when the child was born till when it was found, it was alive.
Is there surveillance video in the area that you guys are collecting and looking at to determine?
Yes, we are collecting CCTV cameras from all the businesses in the area, as well as we're going door-to-door canvassing. Obviously, today being a holiday, there's going to be a lot of people at home, and we want to take this opportunity to talk to people in the area.
So the infant was deceased when?
Yes, when the citizen located the child, the baby girl was deceased.
Can you speak to how she was found? Clothing? Was she?
Yeah, at this point, I'm not getting into the exact details of that, as we haven't had an opportunity to speak to the mother.
Do you believe she was in a vehicle or on foot?
We're open to both ideas. Yeah, we don't know.
It's a little surprising that you haven't had a single tip in 2 days.
Yep, absolutely, and that's why we're here on Boxing Day, and we're very thankful that you guys are here to receive the story. It is very unusual that we have not had a tip, and to be honest, it's almost 48 hours to the hour since this child may have been left in that parking lot.
So it's your belief it could have been there a day before?
No, we believe it was placed there between the hours of 3 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. on the 24th.
Was it by a dumpster or something? I mean, it would have been like...
Yeah, in this parking lot, there are a number of recycling bins. As far as exactly where the child was found, that will be a discussion for a later press release. Say we want to speak to the mother first.
But it wasn't really easily found. I mean, it wasn't someone leaving a child on a doorstep.
Yeah, those are details I'm not going to get into.